Say me first worry about your life. It's not the condition of your pocket, it is the condition of your spirit. Do you have life inside? Adam Jesus Christ in Luke chapter 12 say a man's life is not consistent in the abundance of things that he possesses. That means when we are describing life, your car is not part. Say ye kawa braba wonkwa say nyankopon check here o secure that bank and you're part of it. A man's life is not consistent with the abundance of things that he possesses. Owie no be bu mu baby o say sika ni bitina sinya sika bebre ba no ni mawurade no ka kire ne wo say mekra mu ani ni mekra mebubu makra dan na metire mu aye ne kehie makache mekra say didi na nom na je wo me na Yesu Kristo friend ne kwasia wo se kwasia ene awurade be je wo kra firi wo nsem na wo be hunu ne asa no man nyina ebe ye ne dia owie no reveal the secret of life. Or see, and this is how, and so is anyone who is not rich towards God. That means the first definition of poverty is to live a life that is devoid of God. When your spirit have no encounter with God. Jesus Christ Bible say the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. He has anointed me to preach to the poor. Do we preach to poor? That means his definition of poverty is not business. The definition of poverty is somebody without God. A spirit that has not encountered the transforming power of God. But what you don't know is that we have people with private jets that still need you because their spirits have not yet been transformed. They have not yet encountered God. So nipa shia uradia the first point of call nipa no. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him, at least let the person be rich. No, but let the person have life. Why? Because God would die. Do you know that when God wanted to make Abraham rich, he didn't come and die? Abraham was still rich. God could prosper Abraham without dying. That means the essence of Jesus's death is not for you to prosper, it's for you to have something higher than money. The essence of Jesus's death, do you know Jesus didn't have to die for Elisha to raise the dead? That means Jesus's death is not for us to be raising the dead. Do you know that Jesus has not died, but Elisha still healed leprosy? That means that the death of Jesus is not because of healing leprosy. Jesus had not died, yet a man's rod, it was a rod that was responsible for a sea to be parted into two. That means when it comes to parting sea into two, God does not need to die. He just has to give an anointed rod. Then a rod can do the job. But there is one thing no rod could do it. There is one thing no oil could do. Am I here with the church at all? There is one thing no man could do. That is for a man's spirit to be born again, a man's spirit to be renewed, a man's spirit to encounter life. That one, God has to come down and die. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. My God, my interest for you this morning is not so that God gives you a job. My interest is that your spirit will receive life. My interest is that you shall be born again. My interest is that your spirit will have fellowship with God one more time. My interest is not for you to travel to US. My interest is for you to have a visit to heaven. Am I here with the church at all? Heaven is the goal. And there is one thing that gives that access, is the transformation of your spirit. So listen, Christianity is not charity. There are charity groups. Yenye Kristo asafu because ye chiche aduane. Yenye Kristo asafu because ye ko prisons. Yenye Kristo asafu because nipa yare ekosiro mo hospital. Yenye Kristo asafu because ye twi nipa be Awurade nche ma ne sesa omu kra ene omu honhom. If he says once they don't have a place in heaven. What is the essence of a church that is distributing money when they are not distributing eternal life? What is the essence of such a church? Our first point of call is to draw people to Jesus. And anytime you lead somebody to Jesus, he doesn't ask the person financial status, he asks the person's spirit. And one who said there is something superior to life. It is not what you wear, it's not what you eat, it's not where you sleep, it is the condition of your spirit. Or say, so my Lazarus, no sound coming near Mako 5 no, or more young from Swami Yen, on Kononi Munko Kasa, I, and yes, so baby, I'm away. There is a place in the spirit realm that does not respect currencies. It does not respect what you wear. But there is a God who does not respect what you wear. It is the condition of your spirit. So because Adam said, share with the Adam D and answer so ye juma and need as so ye juma as soon as ye do as I say me but no name say bibi pabi woni mu a ewu and no sadia na ewu no and no na Yesu ba yes or say be man nkwa bi enti ene se wo pia bonten na wo obi na otelan krusem so bibi e woni mu awu a abusia you still have a work around that person. Don't respect people too much when their spirits are dead. Ushia president in power now who said his spirit is dead. Tell him something. Oh boss, now him saw your occult and his spirit is dead. Find a way to tell him something. Don't respect people too much. When Lazarus was alive, he respected the rich man too much. Say papa we dey make one and mean to me kanya me asem nche ma me nkosere na aduane. But Papa ni through hell we know who said between him and Lazarus was better than him. You will nipa bebre wo wiase and know you mu yesa. But the day your spirits, both your spirits will step out of this realm into eternity. Ubehunu say you were bigger than a president who has no Jesus, a billionaire who has no Jesus. It doesn't matter how depressed I am. If I look at anybody who does not have Jesus, I have hope that I'm better than somebody. It's better for me with life inside this body to sit on Okada than with dead bones sit in a private jet. I'm telling you, there are times that if you are feeling bad, that you have served Jesus, you have encountered Jesus, and no man and you tell yourself that Jesus' interest is not to get a job for you, but to give you life, and life in abundance. He said, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy, but I have come that you shall receive life and have it more abundantly. Somebody shout life. Life begins from your spirit. The encounter you have with your spirit. Yahunu nipa ka omutoni in billions. Omufunumpo ya mfa omantu. Bonsamu bo adwuma. Na adwuma bonsamu bo ni se or elevating no maybe change here. Timumu bebre dwene se sinya Yesu Kristo ama waware dia na kire se da wanhia no. There is something more than marriage. There is something more than prosperity, I tell you. There is something more than what you drive. It's called life. Psalm 49 verse 5. Oh, every day. He said, wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about? They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him. Oh, they that trust in their riches, for the redemption of their soul is precious and is seasoned forever. Oh, redemption of souls cannot be bargained with money. He said, they that boast in their riches, he said, none of them can save a brother. We not say why? Because the redemption of their soul is precious. Money is powerful until it comes to the matter of salvation. There are days that money loses its hypnotic power. Yes. He said that for the redemption of their soul is precious. And he sees it forever. Verse 9. That he should still live forever and not see corruption. So who person will be down kwa in yesikasem. Met me the misika jo, but 15 years. But he cut down kwa was in yesikasem. Was in found to sikaso. If you say you cut down kwa and you're a dimoja and you sika, it comes from a man. His name is Jesus. It comes from a man. But it was say, what shall a man profit if he gains the whole world and lose his soul? What shall a man exchange for his own soul? Hey, in the Japatia say, Niana did the Agrosan. I did the fway. A Maurian would die. Near Wano a chainsika. Near Wano a chaya Japadio. Near Yawano. Lazarus was there with you. So your life has little to do with manifestations. It has all to do with the salvation of your spirit. Because no idea be a name I made the Bemobia answer ube wajao. But was say there is a ransom and a redemption that the man can live forever. See, I know near show, and we first caneto. Wo home and quachi. Wo bushia a home and quachi. Ubuade, Ada wo ba e be fie beka say, Daddy, me de me wan me wurade and pusu. So Ada wo be fie beka say menya first class, ukoto car chair. First class your paper. Uto catch and when you saw I may be uko school kosiade. Well, uko school kosiade into what to catch and or would you see a radis because uko riasi? Would your go school now, oh marabaso, or grow a radian in my bay uko riasi? Again, I'll be by. The one now ban back catch and say, Minya first class a radis for free menisoko. The catcher said, I'm a general manager. Our company so for free money. Where is your ticket to enter into life? Did you encounter Jesus? Did you accept Jesus? Did you give your all to Jesus?